Welcome back to the Smith residence. Before we finished our last session, we had connected, we banged all our 90s, connected our house. Now we could stake out this line. You can see in the left hand corner on the 3D surface our finished floor elevation. That's top of wood. The next step I want to do is I want to give this to an operator. I want to be able to put this in our MG and actually dig to the bottom of stone. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come with my hamburger menu and I'm going to come down to data management. I'm going to save this surface as a design. I'm just going to call this finished floor elevation, and I'm going to include the measured line work. I'm going to hit accept. I'm going to use the outermost points. So now we can always come back, created this as a design, and get cuts, fills to that line. So next thing we're going to do, I'm going to come to my hamburger menu, project setup, change project. I'm going to create a new work order. I'm going to call this bottom of stone. I'm going to put in the instructions so everyone's clear. BOS, bottom stone. And there's no confusion. Right? The design I'm going to use, that finished floor, so we have it, we can see it, people can still stake it out, get cuts and fills. So all we should have on our screen now is that one line in the surface in the lower right hand corner. Step 2 of this is going to be coming back up to our hamburger menu. We're going to go to Kogo, create points and arcs. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to create an offset line. What line are we offsetting? We're going to tap that line right there. It's drawn counterclockwise, so I know that if I want to go to the right, I need to be positive. So I'm going to hit next. I'm going to create a break line. I'm going to call this BOS. I'm going to do a 4 foot. I know this is a 2 foot footing, or a 4 foot footing, excuse me. So I need 2 foot on the outside of my wall. The red line that's drawn in there is the outside edge of the concrete wall, top of wall. So I'm going to offset so that there's enough room for my overdig, people to get down there, work, form up. Now, as far as the vertical offset, I know my finished floor is 100. My top wall is 99. I know that it's an 8 foot wall, 1 foot footing. So 9 feet. So we're down to 90 and there's 6 inches of stone. So we're going to be at 89.5 for our bottom of stone. So that's going to be 9.5 feet of vertical offset. We're going to make it actually negative. Or hit accept. It's going to create those line points. And if we switch our 3D surface over, I can hit the little pieces of paper on our right side of the screen. We're just going to rotate this, orbit a little bit. You can see where we're standing almost even with finished floor. I'm going to hit the pieces of paper here. I'm going to see measured surface. You're going to see the surface get bigger and it's going to drop. That's how we've known we've done it right. So now we have a bottom of the stone. We're going to do the same thing. We're in our hamburger menu. We're going to go to our data management. We're going to say surface as design. I'm going to call this bottom stone. We'll include the measured line work. And we're going to use outermost points. I like to include the outermost so they know that that's essentially their limit to their overdig. They have the PDF in there for their house foundation. Someone sitting in a machine now is going to be able to come to our hamburger menu. Going to be able to go up to our project setup, change project. We can change this now to bottom of stone. Hit accept. And then if we're going to paint this out now and put stakes out, walk over, get inside my design. I know that right here, I can pound my stake, or I can stake the corner given their limit, and know that they have a 9 foot cut roughly here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this out for the operator so they can start digging. Stick around for the next one.